Joining us now to discuss, host of Weber's Way, Jess Weber. Thanks so much for being with us. It's great to have you, Jess.
Thank you for having me, Allison. Great to be here.
So what do you make of the House Unselect Committee conveniently failing to address the fact that the FBI violated their own rules before the protests on January 6th? Are you at all surprised to discover this?
I'm not surprised at all. We all know what's going on with the FBI. I mean, it's clear as day to me is that they are, it seems like they're a little corrupt up at the top, okay?
Yeah.
And you got some good FBI agents doing their thing. And you got these small little group at top are just, they don't care about the rules. This is what's really bad about the FBI too, is that you think that they were a great agency. You thought they were like perfect, they would go by the book, but now it just seems very corrupt. And obviously we all know that this whole world is being ran by evil. It's unbelievable.
It is unbelievable, and it's abundantly clear time and time again. More evidence continues to surface that proves this point exactly. So why do you think it is that all of this is happening? I mean, is it utter incompetence, gross negligence, or nefarious intent, or perhaps all three? I mean, what do you think the ultimate goal is for these corrupt tyrants and three-letter agencies to continue on with what they're doing?
Well, they're trying to get away with something. I mean, they're trying to obviously, they knew everything about what happened during January 6th. They had the information. Why didn't they use it? They could have prevented that huge protest that happened. They could have prevented people coming in. They knew. So why do they do it? Well, they can get away with it. And you know what? I think a lot of it has to do with the FBI is going woke. I think a lot of it. I think that they don't care. And they're getting away with it. And you got also, I think, the Biden administration is using them against the American people. That's obvious. They're trying to lock up all the January 6ers. Or if you're a patriot, they got to make us look bad. So if they make us look bad, they get more people guilty, and then the average liberal's like, look, they are terrorists. If domestic terrorists, they put him in jail. He pleaded guilty. It's clear as day that they were guilty. So the FBI is in on it. And they're weaponized. They're against the American people. It's not good, Allison.
It is not good at all. But what's interesting, Jess, is that you were actually present there in D.C. on the 6th. You were there conducting interviews for Weber's Way. And I think what was proved that day was that there were good all-American patriots just present there in support of the president and had the interest of saving the country, so to speak. What was your takeaway from that day after interviewing numerous people? What was the general overview and message that inclined people to be present that day?
Well, a lot of people, obviously were there to see Trump. They all felt the election was stolen. I mean, when you're getting shoved down your throat every day with this wokeness and how Joe Biden was so popular and there's only 6 people showing up at his rallies, it's just insane. I mean, think about it. Trump had everywhere he went, he had a crowd. Okay. Even if he went to another country, he had a crowd. Okay, you're telling me Trump is unpopular? You're telling me that Biden is the most popular president ever? You got to be kidding me. These people were outraged, and there's a lot of people I talked to. Obviously they felt like it was stolen. Maybe they were writing tons of ballots or whatever, or filling out things. It's the Democrat cities. Once they have a city, and they got that one corrupt leader running the show, they can fix it. So I'm really worried about 2024. That's for sure.
I am as well. When they can steal one election, who knows what we have in store for the future. So scary stuff, definitely. But as far as the violence that happened that day, we've heard many different stories. Now, obviously, there are reports stating that the FBI was involved with this. There's also, people who have suspected BLM, Antifa infiltrated. Who do you think? Do you think it was a combination of people? Do you think that there were bad actors there? Can you share any insight with us about what you witnessed when things kind of started getting out of hand that day?
Well, I remember being around there, and I remember seeing people undercover as a Trump supporter, but you knew they were Antifa. I was from LA at the time, and I kind of recognized some of these people from Antifa that were dressed as a Trump supporter at the Capitol, which was really strange.
For all our viewers asking where One America News is heading in the future, we would like to introduce you to OAN Live. OAN Live is the best way to stay up to date on all of the hard-hitting, straight-shooting, national and international headlines. And the best part is, OAN Live is only $4.99 per month. All the credible, honest, unbiased reporting One America News offers at a fraction of the cost of cable. Just go to OANN.com to easily sign up for OAN Live and stay informed.